Hey, subscribe to my channel. I love you.
Card D Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by TCGX. Check out the brand new TCGX app. It lets you run your own local card shop. List your trade binder and instantly share it with friends nearby so they can buy and trade directly with you. Check out tcgx.gg to get started. This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code Kaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. See the most up-to-date Eastern and Western deck lists on gumgum.gg, updated daily. Be the first to see deck lists for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, we're going to be doing our English commentary follow-along live watch-along thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's the Miyagi Championship Series tournament here. The Season 2 one. This is EB03 legal. So hopefully I'm able to help provide some English translations to some of these cards. I can show it on screen like this really easily in real time. I could even like highlight things too. But yeah, this tournament, this is the leader breakdown of the tournament. So it's 25% to red blue aces, and then 22% emus, and then 10% green Zoro. So this is exactly what we've seen for the past two other tournaments. So let's see if there's any non-top 3 decks here that can make it to the end here. So Roger makes up the 9% here, followed by Sabo, who has gotten a big part of the share of play rate since EB03 released. Then we have Blue Purple Luffy, of course, and then Green Bonney, still a threat. And then Rayleigh, still keeping up with the best of them here. And then Nami has gotten less played, it looks like, from the other two tournaments until now. And then the rest of the 14% is made up of Betty, and then Green Purple Luffy's, and then Yama's too, and then Red Green Luffy as well. And then Sanji, there's some Sanjis here, some Limbs. This is Law, Green Yellow Law. This is a Red Purple Luffy, and then Yellow Bonnie. And then this is Teach, and then what? There's an Arlong here somehow. Could be one, could be more than one. It doesn't say how many. And then oh, there's a Kaido too. Interesting. So Kaido and Arlong. Miyagi is kind of freaky, ain't it? So let's just see what the top 16 has in store for us at the Miyagi Championship Series tournament. We can skip ahead actually because we're not exactly live. So it looks like exactly what we expect. 5 Emu, 5 Ace, 2 Green Zoro, 1 Green Bonney, 1 Nami, 1 Rayleigh, and 1 Sabo. Okay, cool. Well, I hope not to watch any more Emu and Ace games for a while. If it's an Emu and Ace finals or Emu Mirror in the finals, that's when I want to see them. I don't want to see any leading up to it because I'm sick and tired of it by now, to be honest. So again, we can skip ahead to game start to what the top 16 match is going to be. And yet, this is an unofficial English casting of it. I'm in no way affiliated with Bandai. This is just something I do for fun, for like practice too, and just to watch these games. And you guys can watch along with me if you like hearing my voice. Okay, so, but real quick, my merch store is now open. You guys can check it out at shop.cardkaizoku.com. The featured shirt is the Cut That Part Out shirt with art by the Oiled One. So shout outs to them. In case you guys want some of these insider jokes on a t-shirt, they're there for you. Editor, cut this part in. Let me skip even more further ahead. All right, oh, they have 2 judges. Dang, that guy has really cool hair for a judge. Oh, this guy's wearing a suit. Mr. Professional. What are you playing, Mr. Professional? Playing Bonnie. Very dapper. So, Bonnie, in case you guys don't know what she does, and if I could type Bonnie correctly, on your opponent's attack once per turn, if you pay a Don, you can rest up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters, so you deny 1 attack a turn. No matter the cost, no matter how much power it has. Oh, this guy has a headband. He's playing Sabo. He's a true revolutionary, this guy. So what Sabo does is, if you have 4 more life cards, this leader gives himself minus 1,000 power. And then Don times 1, if you have a character with a cost of 8 or more, all of your leaders and characters get plus 1,000 power. So early game, he's a 4k base. Late game, he's a 6k base, as long as you have a Don attached. It's a very late game focused kind of leader, but so is Bonnie. Right, Bonnie's good into decks that just play 1 big thing a turn, but luckily Sabo can play 2 big things in the late game, and has access to Rush too. So we'll see if Mr. Suit can beat up Mr. Headband here. They both have really fancy ties on. Is this a tie? No, it's like an ascot. Dang, even the judges are stylish. Come on, America, step it up. But yeah, we're gonna let them do their mulligans and redraw a new hand of 5, and then we'll get the game underway very soon. Who's going first? I cannot tell. They haven't decided yet. They're still setting up. Maybe they didn't even mulligan. That was just all of them setting up. Okay, so Sabo's going first, which is his off curve, but maybe that got fixed a little in EB03. I know he got like the McDonald's promo. I was gonna say Somo Mabo. Promo Sabo. Right, do I have it in my deck builder? I should. Where's it at? Maybe I don't have it. No, I could have sworn I had it. Here he is. I don't recognize the art. This is a new addition to the deck on 4 Dawn, on top of Hack. You can even cut some of the Hack out to play this Sabo. There's even a new 5-drop Koala that can be used in the deck. Where's she at? Is it this one? No. This one? Oh, she's a 4-drop. But yeah, if she dies, you can play out a 6-drop from your hand, which is that secret rare Sabo. Okay, they're doing mulligans. So that first shuffle was just them setting up the game. Okay, Sabo's hand has a Stussy, which is really great in the Bonney matchup. It has Morgans. This is kind of like the new way that people search with black, because Stussy is not searchable. She's not a revolutionary army type character, but this Morgans helps you draw cards and discard. The cycling too is kind of like a pseudo search. And then yeah, Hack is great on curve, but he is not evens. He's on odd, but he does have the stage to help him cycle his hand, and at least 1 2k. Yeah, I really like this new Morgan's tech that everyone's running, at least all the black decks. I think, does Emu run it? Emu probably doesn't run it, but it's great in Sabo, I would have to say. Like decks that need to find their Stussy and aren't running a CP searcher. And then on the Bonnie side, so 2 searchers. This is a 2k, this is a 2k. This is a really, really bad start. Kinda, not really. They can easily fix it with this Bonnie, so yeah, it's probably decent. They're running the Mihawk too. That's interesting. I thought people cut this out of Bonnie. Okay, so we'll go to game start. The game is underway. Top 16 at the Miyagi Championship Series, with fan commentary provided by Kaizoku. Sponsored by the sponsors that you already saw in the beginning of the video, but also sponsored by my merch shop. Check it out. Check me out. Okay, so it does play the stage. Revolutionary HQ. But lets you trash 1 card from your hand, look at the top 3 cards of your deck for a Rev Army type card, add to your hand. Right, really good at fixing your hand. Does see that new Koala, we see it in their hand. But they already have a 4 Dawn play, I think, with the Hack, so I don't know if they want to take it. Right, this is probably will be better to play than the Hack against Bonnie. But, okay, they do take it, so I'm glad I brought it up. Nope, they put it back in his hand. Nope, he took it in the end, okay. So that is what is taken, but that's not going to be played next turn because it's only going to be at 3. And then Bonnie just has to not kill it. This is the sound loader Bonnie, right? Okay, 1 Dawn from Bonnie plays out the Bonnie Searcher, which lets you tap a Dawn and herself to search top 5 cards of your deck for a Supernova type card. And that is what they're going to pay. Oh no, they're just playing out 2 Bonnies. Okay, so they're waiting till next turn to search. And this is pretty good, right? Because if Sabo doesn't play a character out, which is uncharacteristic, he usually plays a bunch of searchers. If he only has his leader, he can only kill 1 of them, and then he'll be able to search a second time with the other one. If you search now, it would just die right away. Okay, so it does use the stage out. Could try to find Bello Betty Searcher. Would be something that you could play on this turn at least. Other than that, I don't think Sabo runs any 3 drops at the moment. There is one with that Evan call, but I don't think it's worth the slot in the deck. So let's pick up the secret Sabo. Right, this guy is pretty good, right? 6 costs. He needs to read what he does. He knows what it does. Okay, I'll bring it up. He gets a free Dawn on his leader every turn with it, and he's a blocker. Okay, so Sabo is still a 4k right now, so he does need at least 1 Dawn attached to even hurt the Bonnie. He's going 7k. This is the perfect situation, right? He can search with these Bonnies, and he can only kill 1 on the clapback. So it does take 1 life hit. All right, Kana, Mr. Kana, Fancy Kana versus Taichi. I'm glad their names don't have kanji, or else I won't be able to read them. Okay, so Bonnie searches again. Just have to pay it on and rest herself. Ooh, we do see they run the Law and Beppo. Pick up a Cavendish though, which is going to be pretty neat for next turn. It lets him get 2 Dawn for free every turn. And then uses the other Bonnie to search. Hey, could I pull off a headband like that guy? What if it's like a Naruto headband? Would that be cool? Okay, picks up an Apu, just a 2k counter for the deck. He has to read what the Apu does, yeah. If he wants to know, well, I'll let you guys know too. It lets you rest a 2-drop, which is not relevant in the Sabo matchup. But it is in the Zoro matchup because Koshiro is something that they play pretty heavily. So 2 remaining Dawn could just be a 7. Or no, I do see a Koshiro in his hand. So maybe it'll be relevant after all. This guy. He's a blocker that can prevent your slash attribute characters from getting KO'd at the price of resting himself. Because Sabo's going to take a 5 no matter what. So I don't think you need to play any Dawn on leader. It's what do you do with this 2 Dawn? Okay, he's attacking 5 at leader, yeah. You also don't need to leave any Dawn up just because he has no characters anyway. So he does take this. Still a 4k though, until he takes 1 more life. 2 Dawn for Koshiro. Koshiro. Here he is. He's not dead, right? I wonder why they haven't revisited him in a while. We've seen like Makino, Curly Dawn again, but not Koshido since Zoro's flashback. Okay, so Sabo's got the nuts, every single Sabo and 2 studs. He just needs dragons to combo. So he's gonna get rid of one of the Sabos because he could always bring it back with the dragon later if he finds it off of this top 3. And I see it, but yeah, since he's odds, he's gonna be like a turn off. But this dragon's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, I think he takes the dragon. I don't think he needs a waxing fist. But yeah, dragon would just let him play out the Sabo straight from the trash anyway. If I was him at least. And does take the dragon. He rocking it. He rocking that dragon. Okay, so I could... Well, I would predict it's a hack and then Dawn on leader to swing 6. Does he have a 5 drop? No, he doesn't. I'll just bring up hack now. He's gonna play it. I'll just bring it up. Oh, he's attacking 4k into the searcher. Okay, maybe he's not playing hack then. Or what else would he play then? No, it's still hack. Puts Dawn on leader. He did it in the opposite order. So hack... when hack dies, you can kill a 4 cost along with him. And he counts as an 8 cost on board. So that activates Sabo's leader ability, making him plus 1k. So even though he's 4, he's actually a 5k right now. Because 4 plus 1 is 5. FYI. He has to read what hack does. Okay. So hack will probably just kill this Koshido. And then Bonnie's going to start playing 5 drops. So hack's not going to be able to kill those anyway. But hack is a 6k blocker right now. He gets buffed from Sabo's leader ability too. Right, so this is 5 and 6. Right, this buff lasts on your opponent's turn too. Here, I'll bring up Sabo again, in case you guys don't know what he does while they're thinking about what to do. So leader swings 5, that's an easy free block. Or maybe he's deciding to save it. Because if he saves it to die, then it at least kills Koshido, but if this 5 is being thrown, there's no other attacks coming this turn. So I think it's a good idea to block. But that does mean the leader stays at 4k. But I think that's completely fine. A free block is free block. IMHO, but... yeah, I told myself I'm not gonna backseat them too much. I think that's a problem I have. I backseat, and then I backseat, and then since I'm having to like control the overlay and commentate and draw on the screen, I sometimes lose track of what's happening on board. So I just narrate what I see on board. So he does get the free block off. It plays out the Law from OP13. This one lets him bounce a character back to your hand and then play out a 5 drop from your hand rested. So it does play out the Cavendish that gives him 2 rested Dawn. Right, this one here. On play or when attacking gives him 2 rested Dawn. And with one of that active Dawn replays the Bonnie and leaves a Dawn up for Bonnie's leader ability. As a reminder, what it does, if you pay a Dawn, you can rest one of your opponent's characters or leaders now that he has a character. When the leader attacks, he does have a target to rest. So Cavendish plus the Mihawk's going to give him a lot of value with his extra Dawn. I wonder if he drops that Zoro. Would he? Well, he's at 8 next turn though, but the turn after. I would imagine Zoro's getting into Sabo. Sabo can't really kill it. Oh no, never mind. Scratch what I just said. I mentioned it from the beginning of the game. Stussy just outright kills Zoro, so Zoro is not the answer here. Oh, but I guess they have Koshido, right? Wait, does Koshido only protect 5 cost? Oh yeah, so he cannot protect the Zoro. Only 5 costs or less. So Sabo's in a predicament here. Cannot play the dragon just yet. It could just play out Sabo out. Okay, cycles the 2k counter Sabo. It's most likely a hard cast from hand of this Sabo. Now, if he plays it first, the Bonnie can rest it. But I think that's fine because they're not going to be able to attack into it. And then if they rest the Sabo, then the hack can attack after. You could do like 2 7ks with the Sabo out. I mean, there's really not much you can do on 7 for Sabo. Alright, I'm going to take a sip of water. Hopefully they don't do anything. Oh, no, he's attacking. I can't drink. He needs to put at least 1 down on leader first. Okay, so hack swings... You don't swing here because then he'll just tap your leader. Are you sure? Your leader can hit for a bigger number. Okay, 6. Leader ability, rest the leader. I don't understand that. Because he's going to drop the 6 cost Sabo right now. Yep, there's a Sabo. Lets him put another Dawn on leader if he wants. I guess he really didn't want this Sabo to be rested. But, like, even if he's rested, he's an 8k stat line. Right, he's got a 6 and a 6. Well, I guess if he plays a Mihawk, he'll have a bunch of Dawn up to kill the Sabo, I guess. But it's not like he doesn't have counter in hand. Or he could just leave the hack blocker up too, right? That could have protected the Sabo. Okay, so it does play Mihawk. Which is... Where is he at? This guy. It just gives him 4 Dawn back and he's a blocker. And then he uses one of that Dawn for his Bonnie search. I think he takes 2Ks here. Yep, takes the X-Drake 2K. And then this Cavendish can give him 2 more Dawn on top of that. Now, Sabo does have an 8k blocker right now. Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like he could have protected his Sabo and then done a bigger swing with his leader. And he doesn't mind taking life right now anyway. Okay, 6 at the hack. I would let him die and then just kill the Koshido or something like that. I keep saying I'm not going to backseat. I can't help it. Because Sabo is a deck that I play a lot. Oh, he blocks it. Free block? Okay, free block. So that got blocked. I guess keeping hack alive is not too bad either. That's 1 extra attack you have for the turn. So Bonnie has 4 Dawn they can use before leaving a Dawn up for their leader ability. Could just swing 9 with Bonnie here. Ooh, with the law. Okay, that's better. That's 10 at the Sabo. This is something you have to defend. Yeah, your Sabo is rested anyway. It is worth it to save, but that's every counter in his hand actually. Oh, maybe he doesn't have counter. I think this is a A-cost dragon and he's just trying to bluff. He doesn't want to give away that he doesn't have counter. Okay, so leader swings 5 and he takes. Finally makes Sabo into a 6k base. But now he's back to the Sabo's turn. Okay, things are not looking good if the 6-cost Sabo died like that. Okay, so we're gonna see an A-cost dragon. I believe he has the red and the black one in hand. Yeah, this was 0k counter. He was just bluffing. He was thinking like, oh, okay, I could counter. I'm gonna let him die. But then if I was a Bonnie player, I'd be like, there's no way he lets him die. That means he doesn't have counter. That bluff did not work at all. Okay, it does cycle out the red dragon. I guess he could play out the Stussy right now. Pop. Well, so attack first with hack. Oh no, you won't even have a Dawn on him. So 5. You could hack to kill the Koshiro and then pop the Mihawk. Would I draw a circle? I guess that's one way to do it, but I don't think that is good. Who knows? He has 2 Stussies. He can do it 2 in a row. Right, 2 for 1 kill here. Get rid of a blocker, get rid of the Mihawk. But then he has still 2 6Ks to contend with. Oh, he can't attack with leader because Bonnie has leader ability up still too. Yeah, I guess if he's just scared of leader ability, it's gonna make his like sequencing really awkward. Because he has to attack before playing characters. Okay, he's going for the dragon play. Here is the OP12 Black Dragon. So you return 3 Red Army type cards from your trash back to the bottom of your deck and you can play a 6-cost out from your trash. I'm guessing it's the blocker Sabo. The secret rare one that we just saw. He just died but now he's back. Allows him to put down on leader. So this is another Dawn. So this is an 8k swing actually. 8 at the Cavendish. So leader ability to rest. Probably this Sabo. I would have to assume. Because he's an 8k blocker. This is a 6k blocker. So this is my guess here. Oh, goes for the hack. Okay. Still an 8k to contend with. Gets blocked by the Koshiro. And that's all there is for the turn. So passes to Bonnie. From the looks of things, the fact that Bonnie has so much 2Ks in hand right now, it might be Bonnie's game. Bonnie's game to lose. Lose this lead here. It even has a Hody. So in the late game, they can just rest 2 of their Sabos and try to go for game. But yeah, I don't think it's anywhere near to the game ending soon. Because Bonnie's at 4 life, Sabo's at 3. Both are, well, Bonnie at least is a very stally deck. But Bonnie is at 10 now, does play out the Zoro. So this Zoro is a 9 cost. When you attack, if you pay a Dawn, you can untap itself. And then if you pay 2 Dawn, you can untap itself. So you can essentially attack 3 times a turn. And then uses the Bonnie Search. And then attacks with Cavendish for 6, allowing him to untap 2 Dawn at hack. Then the leader can also swing 6 at hack. And then this Law will swing 6 at hack. Okay, blocks that one for free. So Dawn leader, yep, 6 at hack. Hack, I guess, can just kill the Bonnie Searcher, but yeah. Well, so leader and hack both have the same stat line right now, so he doesn't get any value from protecting the hack too much. Okay, lets it die. And then does he pop the Bonnie? Pops the Bonnie with hack's on KO effect. And then 6 from the Law at the leader. I drew it at the Dawn. Why is the Dawn in the leader slot? Why is the leader kicked out of his own area? I don't think he can afford to take one if he's going to have to tank these Zoro hits turn after. Yeah, it counters 1k. And that's it for the Bonnie's turn with 1 Dawn up for leader ability. Alright, Sabo, what you got for us? So he at least has to put Dawn on leader. Oh, he's drinking an orange juice. Hey, give me some. Where's mine? Hope you brought enough for the whole class. Stussy on the Zoro would be pretty sweet right now, but he doesn't have a good target. I guess he can just play out like a Searcher Bellabetta right now. But he won't have Dawn for leader. Oh, but he has the Sabo blocker. Yeah. So he's going to play Koala Searcher. Okay, I guess he wants to kill Koala more than he wants to kill Bellabetta. So this searches top 3 for a Rev Army type card and you trash the rest. And then Stussy is going to kill that Koala to be able to pop the Zoro. I mean, the Bonnie player's got to know the Sabo plays Stussy, right? Yep, here's the Stus. Oh, is he changing his mind? He's counting his Dawn. You're correct, you added right. Stussy on play, trash a character, trash KO up to any one of your opponent's characters. KO is the scary threat. And then can still use this Sabo to put Dawn on leader. Europe. He could potentially not attack here. But I think, no, there's no point in not attacking. Okay, so he's swinging with the, yeah, you swing with your dragon first for 9. And then you have 7 from your leader. Oh, he didn't use the stage yet either. He's probably looking just for 2Ks right now. So it discards a Bellabetta Searcher. Picks up no counter. Oh, a 1k counter. So 1 for 1. Right, so this is a elevated stat line. 9k, 8k, 7 at the moment. The swing 9, dragon, probably at the Cavendish. Yep. And then Bonnie leader ability is going to rest this one. And he moved it over there after I drew all these nice numbers for him. So he does block with the Mihawk and counter 2. And then 7, Probably at the Cavendish as well. Yep. And he has the 2K to defend it. There's counter 2, and then that's the turn. I'm maybe thinking that Zoro was a blunder, right? I'm pretty sure Stussy's not like a off chance tech option for Sabo. I think all Sabos run it. So I think he should have respected it. Okay, does play another Mihawk. Gets 4 Dawn back. Cavendish will give him another 2, so it's like he only costs 2 Dawn for an 8 cost blocker. Now, does he attack with Cavendish just for 6? Sabo is a 6k base, so that makes sense to me. 7 wouldn't make sense. 8 would make more sense, but I think 6 is just enough. Just right. So here's 6. It's 2 Dawn back, so he's got 8 more for the turn. Now, Sabo is pretty low on counter. I count 5k counter in his hand. Right, this is a 2, this is a 2, this is a 1. He's probably going to drop the koala for this. Yep. Law also swings for 6. I do think he has to counter this one for 2. Yep. Or nope, it's still in his hand. I don't think you take... Oh, you take it. Are you sure? Oh, he gets into 2k at least. So he's 6k counter. So there's 8 from Bonnie right here, which he... if he had countered the last 6, he'd be able to tank this right now. 8 from Bonnie. You could have tanked this if you had countered the last hit for 2k. Now you got to counter 4k. Yeah, see, look. Now you're down 1k counter. Well, 2k counter. More than you would have. 8 from this Mihawk he takes. And then he spends the rest of the Dawn to play 5 cost Bonnie, which is a blocker. Or let me just bring it up. This one here. It's a blocker, and then if you have 8 or more rested cards, you draw 2 trash 1, and then you untap a Dawn at the end of the turn. Oh no, not on the end of the turn, right away. So it has Dawn up for lead ability and a blocker. Right, this is a blocker, this is a blocker, this is a blocker, and then this will be a blocker when he's at 1 life, and he's drinking orange juice again. Give me some. Or is it tea? Could be tea. But either way, give me some. Okay, Sabo's in a predicament here. We haven't seen any of the new EB03 cards too, so... I mean, that's what's making him get that boost to be able to make it here. Or maybe it's just boosting his play rate so that statistically, Sabos will make it into top 60 more often. But so far, we haven't seen anything too crazy different from what I remember from him in OP13. Okay, so let's pick up a hack here. He might have to block her up. Okay, we could see another Stussy. Right, Bella Betty and a Stussy. Or Garp. Maybe Garp will be better here. But it's got to be a Stussy play to equalize some of the Mihawk value. But if he does play Stussy, then he might die, right? Because that's all the Dawn. Yeah, he'll kill a Mihawk, but then, like, if he attacks, the opponent will rest the Sabo blocker. Then he's in a bad spot. Maybe he doesn't attack? No, if you don't attack, then you never progress the game, the board state. Yeah, Sabo's in a pickle here. So maybe Stussy isn't the play? Okay, he does play the Bella Betty. Maybe he finds a better option with it. If not, I do think that Stussy's coming out. So this search is top 5 for Rev Army. 2k? It takes... Is that Morley? I think so. Is that an alt art? Why does Morley have an alt art? Who asked for an alt art of this guy? Oh, a girl, sorry. Right? I believe she identifies as a woman, if I remember correctly. Or is it an actual woman? I forgot what Morley's deal is. Okay, so we see Dawn onto the leader from this Bella Betty, and then, yeah, Sissy swings 10. They tap the dragon. So they do leave the Sabo up for them. And then they block with that Bonnie. Well, if you have a blocker, I feel like, yeah, play Stussy. No brainer? No contest. No brainers, right? It's late, guys. It's a little earlier than usual, actually, but my brain's fried already from game 1. That's not good. It's gotta be Stussy. It's gotta be the Stoos. Is he worried about Hody? Well, yeah, he has it anyway, so Hody's in inevitability here. Like, to get around Hody, you need to play 2 blockers. 2 more blockers. Which I guess he might have with the Sabo and the hack. I don't have any cards in his discard, though. So we play Stussy. Can he kill any of the characters on board? I see... Is this 4k counter? And then 1-1? So 6k counter? Maybe he can't kill anything on board anyway. Goes for the dragon play for another Sabo. Maybe. I'm gonna have to guess. Secret Sabo. I know he has another one. Yep. So this replaces the Bella Betty. Allows him to put another Dawn onto leader. Is he bluffing a Waxing Fist? I don't see one in his hand. Okay, so this is a 9k. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was kind of tripping. Like, how do you have 3 Dawn? He thought he didn't use the Sabo effect yet, but he did use it earlier from that Bella Betty. So 9 is countered and blocked by 2 from the Mihawk. Swings, this is 9 at Cavendish, I think, is what I saw. He even has a counter for this. Okay, it might be over this turn. I wonder if Stussy would have been better then? Because this would be dead for sure. And then he didn't kill anything anyway. Does play the Hody out. So Hody lets him rest 2 of anything on the board, and then he has to take a life, and then he has Rush. It's an 8k attacker. So no blockers up for Sabo, no Dawn up for Sabo. He has to face down. Okay, so Cavendish is going to give him 2 more Dawn on top of that. 6 at face, 6 at 6. And then there's an 8, 8, 8. Then this can be an 8, and this can be an 8. Everything 8. 8 from the leader can be countered. Cody swings 8. He has to take. I don't think anything saves him here. Oh, he does get a Waxing Fist trigger with some draw card. He even did the Waxing Fist motion. I like this guy. Right, it's like Ivankov's like, what is it, tension thing? And then goes big number with this Mihawk 10 for game. Okay, so Bonney takes game 1, not game 1, round 1 in the top 16 here of the featured match. Yeah, stay tuned for the next round. It's going to be uploaded very shortly, all on the same day. Also, let me know your feedback on my commentary. I've been trying to improve, but again, this is still just something I do for fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Where's my mouse cursor? Bye.
Car D Kaizoku.